All right, we're live. Johnny Boy and Stu are here. Let's see if this is working. Let me check it out. Anybody in the chat? Yep, we're live. We're live. Like, oh yeah, I read some. Bob Arums says Wilder versus Fury 2 will generate 2 million pay-per-view buys. I doubt it, but I mean, I hope so. 2 million pay-per-view buys. I don't know. The first fight did generated 300,000 pay-per-view buys. So for the second to generate 2 million pay-per-view buys, I think it's a lot, but
yeah, tenfold. Okay.
and yeah.
I guess Crawford and them did really good fucking views the other day. Though they got like 1.5 million views, which ain't bad for free television, you know.
Oh, really? Didn't know that.
Yeah, it's said just under 1.6 million.
That was on ESPN, right? Not ESPN Plus.
Yeah, that wasn't on the app. That was, I mean, you could watch it on the app if you were out or whatever. But yeah, that was just on regular old ESPN. So they did some good. They did some good views last night, and like I say, it's been a pain in the ass for me to get on here just because of my work hours as of lately. But
Yeah, that's what I told people. Like, oh, where's Johnny Boy? I'm like, oh, he's working. It's not like we're not inviting the guy. It's
yeah, no, I know. It's just fucking been crazy with my work and my dad, and yeah, dude, I fucking. I was gonna jump on there the night of the Crawford fight, but my phone was dead. I was out, and I was like, fucking, yeah. But I think, like I say, I think people are over like, oh, Crawford got exposed, blah 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 blah. Listen, it was a hell of a good fight. I'll tell you that much. More importantly, it was a goddamn good fight, back and forth. I agree it should have been a knockdown, but just to give my 2 cents on last weekend shit there, Booch. So it should have been a knockdown, but even still, it was a goddamn good fight, and I got no complaints. And I'm looking forward to fucking Loma and Teofimo. So.
all right. Yeah, it should be a good fight, Lomachenko and Teofimo Lopez. But I don't know. Some people are kind of exaggerating now. Uh, I think Lomachenko's still the favorite, but you never know, right? But I don't know.
Well,
What would be the odds though for that fight? Like what reasonable odds?
3-1, something like that. 2.5-1.
Whoa, okay.
I think. What would you? Why? What were you
Three
thinking?
to one max, like
Yeah.
minimum. Sorry, 2 to 1.
Yeah.
I mean, the guy's 22, man. You know, still.
He's a young guy, but as I was talking to D Jefferson and somebody else was on my stream earlier, I says, well, at least Teofimo's a young guy. He's trying to fight the best guys in his division. At least he's attempting to do so, and he just knocked one of the better guys in the division out. While these other motherfuckers are 30 years old and still haven't fought anybody. You know what I mean?
Good point.
You know what I mean? Like fucking Charlo's 31. The Charlo sisters are 31. They still ain't fought nobody. This kid's 22, just knocked out a fucking champion. You know, so
Yeah.
same thing with the Noe for that regard. You know.
Hey, SSB28 says Crawford views are actually down from his last fight. His last fight did well over 2 million. Well, are we talking about the Amir Khan fight? No. His last fight on ESPN network, the network, not the pay-per-view.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that can't be accurate because his last fight was on pay-per-view, and I know Crawford and Amir Khan on pay-per-view didn't do dick. Yeah, so
I think he means his last fight on ESPN. Who I don't even know who he fought. Was it the guy with one leg there?
Benavidez.
Yeah.
Well, regardless, it's still pretty goddamn good. I know that's doing more fucking views than Charlo versus the midget leprechaun he was fighting.
No, of course.
Yeah, I mean, for free TV, that ain't too bad. It's not bad at all.
Yeah, I mean, you're high on Crawford, right?
Yeah, well, yeah. I
You
don't.
shit on Crawford. Like some people really think he's a bum, right? You don't.
No, look, bro. I don't think he's. I was just talking to Precise about this morning or last night or something. I was like, listen. I think it's ridiculous to call him pound for pound number one, but at the same time, I do think he deserves a good spot in the top 10. Like that's, I think, is a fair medium for that for Crawford. You know, I don't think he's even close to pound for pound number one. But if you had him 4, 5, 6, 7, something like that, I think that's understandable. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
he's not a bum, but he's not this fucking number one pound for pound type guy like everybody. Some people make him out to be. Like he's in the top 10, but you know,
but there's a lot of people who say that based on his last performance, he would get destroyed by Manny Pacquiao.
You know, it's funny. I was thinking the same thing myself, but Pacquiao's going to be busy fighting Danny Garcia on my birthday, so that's okay.
But you think Crawford has a chance, or he just gets destroyed by Pacquiao? I think he has a good chance, though.
Nobody gets, nobody gets destroyed in that fight. It's a fucking, it'd be a good fight. Nobody just gets rolled over. Like now, if we were talking prime Pacquiao.
No. Yeah, that's another discussion. Yeah, and I'm talking now.
Yeah,
now. There were moments when Thurman was backing Pacquiao back a little bit when he threw punches because he's younger, he punches hard, and I think Crawford has, he. Some people complain about how the way he throws his punches, but there is power behind those punches sometimes. Just look at the Cavaluskas, how he was moving all around. So I don't know. I think he can back up Pacquiao, back him up.
I think it would. I think it would be a good fight. I don't think anybody would just get blown out. I don't think Pacquiao would just go in there and fucking do a number on Crawford and vice versa. I don't think Crawford would just go in there and do a number on Pacquiao. I mean, if Cavaluskas is hitting you, you know fucking Pacquiao's going to hit you with something. But in the same time, he's a 40-year-old guy and, 41-year-old guy. You know, I think it would be a good fight, but I mean, if it happens, it happens. This is what I said they should do, Bucho. Like I said, I was talking on my shit this morning. I think they should have Pacquiao and Danny fight in April, and if they're gonna make a little crossover, have Porter and Crawford fight each other, and then the two winners can fight.
That would work. Yeah.
Because I mean, I think Al Heyman would be a little bit more willing to sit down and negotiate because he doesn't like Porter to begin with, because he doesn't behave like a fucking hood rat. So I think he would fucking him and Arum might actually be able to work something out with Porter and Crawford. Whereas if it was like Crawford and Spence, Heyman's going to bitch out of that every day of the week. So maybe they could do something like that. But,
yeah,
I don't know.
People are saying, I mean, it could happen. I mean, there's money involved. So, of course, but I'm just looking for a comment that I saw. Fuck, I lost it. But anyways, SSB28 says Crawford wouldn't fight Pacquiao the same way he fought Mean Machine. That's also another good point. He was too relaxed at the beginning. I think Crawford, hands down, southpaw and all that shit. Listen, just fight the best. Like, put your hands up and, blow this guy out, man. Like, don't clown around. And this is what happened to Crawford. And, you look at the odds, and Crawford was a big favorite. So he probably looked at the odds. He heard all those complaints about this fight's a mismatch. This fight isn't selling enough tickets because people are not interested in this fight. And so Crawford took this guy a little bit lightly at the beginning and then realized, this guy is, he's not a bad boxer. He can crack. He made some adjustments and got him out of there. I mean, he's not going to fight the same way against Pacquiao for sure, of course. Yeah, that's a good point.
And to be fair, Cavaluskas is in the top 10. So, I'm not going to bitch. Horn was in the top 10 when Crawford fought him just because he had the title and he got that stupid decision over Manny. So, I mean, dude, look, like I say, Crawford, yeah, no. Overhand, they did not fucking carry over from the Heisman Trophy winner. That's bullshit. Nobody even gives a fuck about the Heisman Trophy. Half those dudes don't even pan out in the pros. But anyways, yeah, I mean, it fucking look, man. It was a good fight. He took him a little bit lightly. He got dropped. He got up. They fucking traded a little bit, and he got the guy out of there. And it was like I say, it was a fucking damn good fight. Whenever it's a fucking back and forth kind of fight, you ain't gonna catch me bitching. You know what I mean? Like, I don't care if it's fucking, I don't care if it's fucking Rod Sulka and Amir Khan knocking each other on Goofy Street. If it's a good fight, I'll watch it,
Yeah.
But I fucking hopefully they can work something out and maybe we can get Porter in there. What the fuck is Stu doing?
It's in and out, man.
Yeah, the old in and out. Yeah. Mikey, yeah, and Mikey's fighting a fucking 73-year-old Jesse Vargas that we haven't heard from since he fought Adrian Broner to a draw. And I'm not crazy about that either, Blues. You've been on my channel. We've been talking about this shit.
You're talking to me or someone in the chat?
No. That was somebody in the chat. Well, of course it gets big ratings overhand. But they would have dipped if they didn't care about the fight. Maybe they wanted to watch both overhand.
Listen, the card was pretty okay. I mean, you had Teofimo Lopez against Haney in the undercard. And, we know Lopez can knock out fucking boxers. And there's some hype behind him. The guy's 22. He's doing pretty well for his age. So, yeah, people maybe tuned in for that as well. And he's from Honduras. May have Latino backing behind him, some fans. So, yeah, it wasn't only the Crawford fight that night. You had that cool main event.
Yeah, and and essentially people were, I picked fucking Teofimo to win. You guys know that. I was all amped up after he knocked him out. But, going into that fight, it was pretty much a 50-50 for Teofimo Come. I mean, at least it was on my chip. From what I seen, people were like, Come's going to knock this fucking loudmouth out and vice versa. I mean, it was pretty much maybe a 60-40 to Teofimo, but it was pretty much an even fight going in, 50-50 pick. And Teofimo fucking blew him out in 2 rounds.
Yeah, you gotta give the guy credit. And now people are saying, well, some people, who the hell was Haney? Sorry, Haney. Fuck, Comey. Who the hell was Comey, right? But, he was a champion, and he had more experience than Teofimo Lopez. And Teofimo Lopez came up victorious in 2 rounds, so.
And Comey has more experience than Haney. He's got more experience than Tank Davis. He's got more experience than a lot of guys in that division, barring fucking Lomachenko and maybe Luke Campbell. I mean, the guy had a title for a reason. It's not like he just got thrown in there with some chump and knocked him out in 2 rounds. Comey is a good solid fighter, man. Like,
exactly.
Yeah, I mean, like I say. I think the kid might. I mean, look, bro. I said before going into that fight too. Like I was like, dude, whoever wins this fight is going to be Lomachenko's biggest threat. Is what I said because Haney's fighting fucking momos and Tank's hiding underneath Floyd Mayweather's bed. So, and I stick to that, and I stick to that. I think Teofimo is going to be the biggest threat to Lomachenko. I'm not saying he beats Lomachenko, but I think he poses the biggest threat to him because that kid's quick, he's powerful, and he's big.
It's true. No, yeah, because I'm thinking in my head, like, okay, now let's say you put Haney against Lomachenko. By the way, Haney dropped his belt, right?
He got injured. They took his belt away from him, and now Campbell and fucking Javier Fortuna are fighting for the vacant WBC.
Jesus Christ.
Now, from my understanding, anyway. So
St. Britt says Campbell would beat Devin the hype job Haney.
I think Campbell's gonna beat the dog shit out of Fortuna. That's just me. He's too big. Fortuna started off as a featherweight, I believe. He's too big. I think Campbell's gonna fucking smash Fortuna to pieces. And then you're probably, if Haney has some kind of balls, he's gonna end up fighting Campbell anyway. So
mushroom fight. It's a mushroom boxing fight.
Yeah.
It can happen. It makes sense. On the other side, we have Tank Davis against Gamboa. Now, Gamboa, I don't know how old this guy is anymore. One of these Cubans also with, fishy. I don't know what his age is, to be honest.
He's fucking Luis Ortiz. He's fucking primo, bro.
Well, he's a bit younger than Ortiz. Yeah.
Yeah.
But still, what if Davis knocks out Gamboa in impressive fashion? Can you imagine what's going to be happening next?
A lot of barking.
Yeah. A lot of these boxers ducking Davis, these other boxers ducking Davis. That was going to happen.
Teofimo and Lomachenko both beat the fuck out of that little Gary Coleman fucking midget. But you think Fortuna beats Campbell? I think Fortuna's too small overhand. But
no. I think Campbell wins.
No. I was reading somebody's shit.
Oh, okay.
My bad, Bucho. But well, if Tank Davis beats him, then fucking he needs to fight somebody with the title, which that means it's either going to be, Campbell, Haney, Teofimo, or Lomachenko. So we'll see how fucking really good he is after all. Or either that, or he's just gonna go hiding behind Floyd again. So I go to the can the day of the Tank Davis fight, and I really don't give a fuck about it. So it might have meant something a little bit. And another thing too, Gamboa started off as a fucking featherweight, bro.
Really? I thought he was 130.
It was either 26 or 30, but regardless, man, he's 46 years old, man. Like, what the fuck?
46.
I mean, it fucking
yeah, he's old. Man.
That's like saying fucking, like Vinny Panzienza fucking beating Roberto Duran in 1996 actually means something. Like,
yeah. Well, that Camacho Duran fight.
Yeah, Camacho.
Nobody gives a shit about those fights. Yeah, no.
Yeah, Camacho knocks out Ray Leonard after he hasn't fought for 7 years. Like, come on, man. Like,
but no, I'm telling you, Davis is probably gonna knock out Gamboa, and holy shit, it's gonna be chaos, man. It's gonna be shouting. It's gonna be, like you said, barking. It's gonna be pretty funny. Pretty funny.
It's gonna be fucking. It's gonna be. Oh yeah, and then fucking everybody's gonna make Tank Davis out to be the fucking second coming of Azuma Nelson over here.
Yeah. Big Boys Boxing says, "Hey, most of us thought Comey would give Lopez real trouble, but look what happened." That's a good point. I mean, I thought this fight was going to go to a decision, and I thought that Lopez was going to win because there was going to be several knockdowns on his favor. But no, man. Yeah, he's quick. He found an opening and he got it. I mean, Comey made a mistake. I agree. But, he's made that. He's probably been making that mistake for a long time, for many fights, right? And he was never dropped like that. So that just shows you who Lopez is,
Like I said, dude, Teofimo's the real deal. It's time to give the kid some props, man. I'm not gonna start saying he beats Lomachenko or anything like that. But He's the real deal, though, bro. The kid can fight.
Now he's 22, and I'm asking Johnny Boy and also everybody in the chat, obviously. Is this because we talked about this actually? Lopez, he's 22, fighting a guy like Lomachenko. Can Lomachenko destroy his career?
You know what? Somebody had, I think it would be more like a Floyd Canelo kind of thing, where he takes it and learns from it, maybe.
Yeah, or a Fernando Vargas type of thing, where he's never the same after getting destroyed by Tito,
Yeah, except Fernando just got fucking knocked stupid, and he's still butthurt about that fight 20 years later. But yeah, a learning experience. Tito just knocked fucking Fernando silly.
Yeah, like 3 times. Yeah. 5 times. Anyways. Yeah, you're right. It's a different type of fight. I mean, this Lomachenko is no Trinidad, but he does make you look stupid. He breaks you down mentally. Is that better or worse than getting knocked out? I mean, I'd say I'd rather get clowned around than getting knocked out like Vargas 5 times or some shit like that.
GB Boxing says Bob won't make Loma versus Lopez anytime soon. I got to call bullshit on that. Bob's not the PBC. He doesn't milk a fight for 6 fights and let it go on for 3 years. He makes the fight when they happen. This ain't.
But Johnny Boy, let's maybe not milk it for 6 fights, but just one more fight. How about putting both fighters in the same card?
Nah, I'm ready for it.
I'm ready. They were both in the ring, right?
Yeah.
They both have titles. I don't know. I don't know what Bob's thinking.
Yeah, I mean,
I think he could milk it, man. Maybe not for 6 fights, but seeing how it went, maybe if Lopez would have won a close decision or a decision, he would have made that fight against Lomachenko right away. But because Lopez put on such an impressive knockout, that he's like, you know what? There's a lot of talk about Lopez right now. Then let's not throw in against Lomachenko right now. Let's milk it just a little bit more.
I mean, yeah, I like Overhand said in the chat, fuck marinating that shit. Yeah, I'm sick of the marination. Just get in there and fucking make something happen. If now let's see if fucking dude, it's gonna happen next year, bro. GB. They're not gonna wait till 2021. If anything, yeah, we have enough milk in these days, bro. I lost all interest in AJ Wilder. I don't give a flying fuck about any of the heavyweights anymore except for Usyk because I'm curious to see what he does now that he's moved up. I give a flying listen. They've been milking Wilder Fury for a fucking year and a half now. I'm sick of the fucking barking. Same thing with AJ and Wilder. Like, no, I don't want them to milk it, bro. Just because that's what's going to happen if they do that. It's just going to be Teofimo, Lomachenko barking back and forth at each other for a year, and then we're going to get it. Like, nah, man, just do it.
Do it now. I say do it, man. Listen, the guy's 22, and like, I don't think he's gonna get mentally fucked up and or his career is gonna get destroyed. He's gonna learn from it, I think. And anyways, if you don't do it now, I don't know what's gonna happen next. Teofimo might start moving up in weight. He's a big guy for 135, so just make it right.
Exactly.
He's gonna have a loss in his record, but who cares, man? This is not about the O's, man. This is stupid.
Yeah, that doesn't mean nothing. Everybody loses if you never lost a fight, you ain't had too many fights. But here, and that goes for life, not in fucking boxing either. But dude, yeah, I mean, the fuck, just let it happen. Let fucking what did fucking Mark Wahlberg say? Just let nature take its course. Fucking,
it's almost like it's Lomachenko.
Because, and also, one real quick, Bucho, and also, if they milk that fight, not only is Teofimo going to struggle even longer to make the weight, but Lomachenko's going to get another year older, too. And he might start to slow. I mean, the guy's going to be 32 in a month and a half here.
Holy shit, it's true, huh?
Yeah, so...
speed, and yeah, of course. Interesting.
Yeah, I mean, they wait a couple more years, then he's going to be 35. He's going to start to slow down. Then Teofimo ain't going to be able to make the weight, and honestly, I think it's a fucking 60-40 fight. I'm going to lean towards Lomachenko just because of the fucking experience, but I mean,
if the fight's close, I mean, you can have a rematch.
Yeah.
Why not?
Maybe it's a fucking banger and they have a rematch, bro. Like
now would the fight, let's say they make it right away, would that be a pay-per-view fight?
They were talking, somebody, I think it was one of the article people, one of the journalists, I think it was Bad Left Hook. I was reading the article this morning. They said they were talking to Teofimo and he was like, oh yeah, no, we're fighting in April. They're just working out which weekend, whether it's going to be on pay-per-view or not, and where they're going to fight at. So,
yeah. Well, hopefully you get all that.
I gotta save up my chump change here because I'm gonna be buying that fucking fight, and I'm definitely buying that fight if it's pay-per-view, and I'm definitely buying the Pacquiao fight. So,
are you buying a Fury Wilder too?
Fuck no, I'm not watching. I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna be watching.
Yeah, well, you're not paying for it.
Yeah, I'm not paying. I don't mind giving my money to Lomachenko and Pacquiao because I know Pacquiao's money's going to poor people, and I know fucking Lomachenko will do something good. So that's good.
It's a good way of looking at things here.
Yeah, I know Wilder's gonna go fucking spend it in a fucking car. He'll hopefully crash like Spence, and Fury are just gonna go buy a QP of fucking blow. So with that fucking money, just go buy a fucking QP of fucking powder. That guy.
Gervonta, Brandon says Gervonta won't fight Loma till Loma is at least 35 years old.
Yeah. And again, that's saying even more about Lopez, bro. Like, at least he's got the balls to fight him now instead of waiting until he's that age.
Yeah, some people complain. Remember, Johnny, because people, Teofimo Lopez was calling out Lomachenko, and I don't know, and some people were like, "Oh, how dare he, call out Lomachenko right now?" I'm like, whether it's true or not, why not? That's what we want to hear, right? Young fighters trying to call out the legends of the sport, and unlike these welterweights from the PBC. Remember who there was Pacquiao there in the division, and nobody was calling him out.
Well, and it's honestly, and it seems like even though Pacquiao's with the PBC now, it still seems like them dudes ain't too fucking interested in fighting him.
No, eventually, yeah, after they saw that other performances from Pacquiao when he didn't look that good, or kind of, they started calling him out, like Spence did. And,
and that's and that's kind of when I wanted to see Pacquiao knock the fuck out of Mikey, just because Mikey's been going on for about 8 years about how he beat Lomachenko. Now the opportunity's right in front of you, and you fucking run to the zone to fight a fucking 36-year-old Jesse Vargas that nobody's heard a word from since he fought Brawner to a draw. Like, come on, man. Oh, speaking of Brawner, real quick, Brawner just had to pay $800,000 in court for a sexual assault case. In case everybody didn't know that.
What?
Yep. Jeez. Piece of shit.
Not surprised, man.
No. Yeah, no, not at all. That fucking model citizen over there, man.
Buddy Ace says, "I'm rooting for Gamboa even if he loses."
Yeah. If I'm rooting for the correctional officer if he winds up in the can.
Hey, that guy from what we talked about earlier from that LDBC channel.
Yeah.
I don't know. I was gonna say that. Listen, we just invited him over to have a chit chat, and that's pretty much it. I don't know why he started calling us like this is a racist channel. I guess he saw some of the titles of our videos where we criticized Deontay Wilder, and they immediately assumed that means that we're racist. But I don't think some people understand the point of the channel here.
Well, bro, listen. I'm just gonna tell you, if you have me and him on here at the same time, it's probably gonna go south pretty quick. But just fair warning, Bucho. And I try not to, been trying not to curse so much on here, but that fucking idiot comes on here. It's
What was his name? John.
just John Boxing, like pound for
John Boxing, I think. John something. John. It's like
he's giving a bad look to the good looking.
So serious.
He's giving a bad name to he's giving a bad name to the good looking Johns like myself. You know what I mean, Bucho?
Yeah. He's like a disgrace to all the Johns out there.
He's a disgrace to me and Johnny Sins. And fucking Johnny Unitas, John Wick, Johnny Ringo, all the legendary Johns. You're John Wayne. You're a fucking disgrace to us.
Johnny Ringo.
Johnny Ringo.
Johnny Ringo. Wait, who was Johnny Ringo? Which cowboy was that one, man? Johnny Ringo?
That was the fucking the bad guy.
The bad guy, yeah. Johnny Ringo.
Looked like somebody just walked over your grave. Yeah. Giving a bad look.
Daisy.
Yeah. And poor soul, he was just too high strung. But but yeah, man. Like I say, all the legendary Johns, he gives a bad look to us. John Wayne, John Wick, Johnny Ringo, me, Johnny Unitas.
And some people are complaining, I think, that we're trying to get some LTBC guys to call in. Like, what the fuck? We want some entertainment sometimes, you know? We're going to have a debate. You can't just fucking agree with each other all the time.
Yeah, I don't mind
bashing.
I don't mind. And you guys know I don't mind bashing these fucking idiots to death. It's fine with me. Johnny Versace. And there you go, Gonzalo. Fucking. Oh, yeah. Mikey Garcia's fighting Jesse Vargas.
Yeah, like I was asking somebody, that's going to be, I guess, it's going to take place with a catch weight, right?
I don't care.
Because he said 154. Man, I don't know, man. You know what? I said Mikey should fight like Josh Taylor or something like that. I mean, that fight could happen. Both are with Mushroom Boxing in the zone, I guess. You know what I mean? So
Mikey's a chump. He's not going to fight Prograis or Taylor. His whole fucking career is one big fat fucking cherry pick, bro. It is though, Bucho. Like it.
I'm all paydays, man. It's ridiculous. And it's like he's some sort of superstar. And I bet some people still have him in their top 10 pound for pound lists.
Yeah.
It's insane.
He never has been. He never will be. And here, look, bro. Usually, a tough Mexican fighter at the lower weight classes, it's hard for me not to like you. Okay? So if I don't like Mikey, there's a fucking reason for it. Because I love fucking Morales and Barrera and Johnny Tapia and all these fucking little crazy little Mexican guys in the lower weight classes. Fucking in Spanish in general, not even just Mexican. But you know what I mean. Yeah. So if you're a tough little Mexican guy in like fucking flyweight, bantamweight, featherweight, whatever, most of the time I'm gonna be rooting for you. Okay, Mikey is a fucking exception to that fucking thing. Ivan Valdez, I like Valdez. I like Burchelt. I like these guys. Mm-hmm. Mikey's just a cocksucker. I can't stand him
because of the cherry picks. Basically, I mean, some people will say, "Well, how is Spence a cherry pick?" Because that's a cherry pick. Usually means that you're fighting somebody that you are going to beat, right? But in this case, Spence, he was gonna fuck him up. That was basically the predictions. But it was a cherry pick because he just wanted a fucking payday, and he knew he was gonna lose, and he was gonna have an excuse. Well, I just fought a bigger guy.
He basically sold his ass like a girl who just started working for the escort service. Okay.
Are you calling Mikey Garcia the whore of boxing? The whore of Babylon?
Yes.
Oh, dear God.
He's working at the fucking PBC bordello. Okay. Now
the call girl, basically.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Blues boxing. Yeah, who's he gonna fight at the zone? He's not gonna fight anybody at the zone.
Josh Taylor, that fight can happen.
Nah, he's not gonna fight Josh Taylor. He's not, dude. I'm like fucking.
Who's he gonna fight, Johnny? I mean, well, okay, come on. What's the contract? How many fights?
One.
Oh fucking shit! Are you serious?
Boots. So
okay, well then. All right, let's start talking cherry picks over here. What do they have? What does the zone? What can the zone provide? What's the biggest juiciest cherry pick out there?
Yeah, he's gonna fight. He's gonna fight Jesse Vargas, and then he's gonna say the same thing as he always says. Well, I'm weighing my options to see what move I want to make next. You know. Then after that, my guess is he does nothing. He continues to do nothing.
Okay.
He's either that or he'll fight. Maybe he'll fight fucking Salido rematch. He's got he signed up for he was supposed to be fighting. He should have been. Well, and here's the thing. He could have fought Crawford for undisputed at 140. What did he do? He waited till Crawford moved up, and then he fought Lipinets for a vacant belt. Like, come on, man. He could have fought Lomachenko for undisputed when he had fucking the WBC and the IBF lightweight titles, but he dumped them both just to sell his ass to spend. Like, he could have, like, and then the dude's been talking shit about how he beat Mac Pacquiao for the last 7 years, and then the fight's right in front of your face over there, and he don't take it. Like, and then, not to mention, and even rewinding the clock back even further, you know, when he was with Top Rank and he pussied out of that contract, they were going to set him up with big fights with a prime Gamboa, with Crawford, with Pacquiao, with all these guys, and he bitched out and he didn't fight for 3 fucking years. Like, the dude's a chump. There ain't nothing to be said about Mikey.
Except that he's the whore of Babylon, as you stated it. So wait, I mean, St. Britt says that Josh Taylor is not with Mushroom. Then who's he with? I don't even know. By the way, GB Boxing says Barbershop Conversation has called out any boxing YouTuber to fight him on the Boxing Voice Border Wars. What is that? It's like what the hell is that? Border Wars. They got 2 guys fighting each other.
So you're telling me we're going to Laredo, Texas to fight or something? Border Wars?
I guess it's obviously a discussion.
Yeah, fuck.
From Laredo. Oh man, that place is dangerous, man.
Yeah, I know. Well, at GB, do they pay?
Probably not.
If they're paying, I'll fight that fucking midget.
Yeah. Hell yeah, Johnny. Well, you should go there.
No, just give me $1,000. I'll go slap him and fucking go home. It doesn't matter. All I got to do is fucking sit on that kid.
Barbershop Conversation. Yeah.
Or just grab a hold of him, bro. I'll fucking wring that kid out like a beach towel. 3 rounds with headgear. I'll let him keep his rings on, and I won't wear any headgear. Blues boxing. I won't even wear any headgear.
Why is it that when the black man tries to improve sport, he gets shit on?
You know, when a black man has a key to the kingdom, everybody's hating him.
What the fuck?
That's what he said.
What? Oh, I thought he was making that up, man.
No.
This guy's even crazier than I thought.
He was talking about people hating on Al Heyman. You know, when a black man has a key to the safe, everybody hates on him. It's ridiculous, John. Fuck out of here.
My mentor, Malcolm X, has inspired me to continue on with the struggle. YouTuber.
Malcolm X master Elijah Muhammad diddled a bunch of teenage girls. So keep that in mind, you fucking retards. fucking guy was 65 banging 13-year-olds. And that's not even. I'm not even talking shit. That's the truth, bro.
Wait, you talking Elijah Muhammad? Or?
Yeah, Muhammad Ali, fucking
yeah.
hero.
Yeah. Read somewhere. Yeah.
That was my one
Cult
beat.
leaders, man. Cult leaders, and some of these LGBT guys are that. They have a cult following. And you usually look at people who are trapped into cults, who start following these cult leaders. They always have some sort of issues, right? I mean, because not anybody. I mean, how much? Like, would you join a fucking cult? No.
Well, and that, like I told you back in the day, Buto, like my girlfriend used to be in the cult and shit. And she's all fucked up. So
a witch or whatever. What was she? Satanist?
Yeah, some Satanist shit, bro.
Jesus.
Yeah, she I mean, well, but the thing was with her, like her parents were in it, and her brother, and you know, their parents are both dead. But she, you know, yeah. I mean, she fucking told me all kinds of crazy shit, and I met them. Well, and I can't really say how I met them, but I, you know, was basically fucking dropping something off to him because I was doing something for somebody else, and that's how I met her. So just to keep it vague, and that was, yeah, man. Like, and she was a fucking psychopath when I met her.
Was she hot though?
Huh?
Was she hot?
Oh yeah, of course. But I mean, I'm not gonna, Bucho, you know, I'm not gonna settle for something that looks like livestock. Right. But yeah, man, like I mean, she was a fucking nutball when I met her, and then later on, now that I've been fucking around with her for 2.5 years, now she's calmed down quite a bit. But like, you know, so
Michael Stott is asking if we are a cult. Yes, we are, but we are a good cult.
Yeah,
and you guys don't even know it, but you're part of the cult already.
Yeah, I'm getting the Kool-Aid prepped right now.
Drink the Kool-Aid.
You guys are only allowed to have one woman for the rest of your lives.
We get all,
unless it's me, then I get to fucking bang 40 of them.
You know those cults where they kick out all the young people, so they get all the young chicks.
Oh yeah. I was watching I was watching fucking Joey Diaz or Dice Clay. They were having a little podcast together, the two of them, and I like both of them. So, and fucking Dice Clay is like, look, let me put it to you like this way. He's like, I'm not just going to go run rampant and fucking cheat on you with every fucking piece of ass I run into, but give me some breathing room here. He said, why does some asshole living in Utah get 8 different wives, and I picked this one for tonight, and I'm fucking get the one? What the fuck kind of deal is this?
Yeah, it's a good deal, huh?
Yeah. I'll fucking sleep with this one every Tuesday and Thursday. Fucking guys.
Hey, look at this. By the way, Gonzalo, you can join in, man. And we're waiting for Stu. Stu said he's gonna be in here soon. He's doing some shit. Fred offered $2,000, I guess, for the KO. It's actual fights. He's actually calling out people for like a fight.
$2,000. Well, we're gonna do this like the old days. Give me half up front. Otherwise, I don't trust you. Give me half up front. Yeah.
That's the 12-year-old mustache.
Yeah, I'm not just gonna show up and get jumped after I beat your ass and not get no money.
Having one chick is for suckers. Look at this guy, the player.
And Dullboy. Yeah. Dullboy's an animal, though. Yeah,
Oh, yeah, Thunderdome was responding to the title of the video.
Well, did I tell you what happened when I ran into my ex the other day, Bucho? Oh, you'll like this one. This was a beauty. Well, she's got this little friend. This was like my first girlfriend, too, when I was like 16. Like my first real girlfriend when I was 15, 16. But I ran into her. And she goes, hey, how you doing? You know, this, that, and the other. So so she guessed my number, and I gave it to her. I says, maybe I'll hit her up for an old time's sakes fuck one of these days. So she's texted me, whatever. And I was like, yo, because I don't got no license no more because I took it from court. And I was like, yo, can you come scoop me from work right quick? Because my girl's at work. My main girl's at work. She works during the day. So I was like, yo, can you come scoop me from work? She's like, I would, but I'm going to be with Kayla. And I says, well, what's the problem with Kayla? And she goes, you don't remember?
Yeah, he tried to
And I
stop.
said, no, what happened? She says, you don't remember? And I said, no, what happened? She says, Johnny, last time you got fucking drunk and you ran into her, you said you were going to stab her.
Christ.
I was like, Jesus fucking Christ.
Do you even remember?
And you threw her out of the house or something. I don't know. So get the fuck. I don't know. Anyways, beautiful story.
Of course, it's a Christmas story.
Yeah, it's a fucking.
It's a story for the holidays, man.
The blind see and the limp will walk.
I don't know. I saw Thunderdome and I sent him a link. I don't know if, because I think he was doing the show. But if you're there and you want to join, go ahead.
Yeah, she said, Johnny, last time you were pissed drunk, you couldn't stand up and you told her to get the fuck out of there before I stab you.
Nice Johnny boy, man. Crazy.
No, she was a piece of shit, that bro.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah,
she just like that whore Mikey Garcia.
Fucking
Whore Babylon. John Gonzalez says, I would stab her. Well, of course, John. It wouldn't be the first one for him.
I should have fucking made her run to your house after I made her run. And she wouldn't have had nowhere to go. No, buddy aces. No. Of course not. I would never do nothing to my baby girl like that. No.
Of course, say that.
No, you know what? Because this was the same broad, her friend, the one I was always trying to talk to in high school. She never talked to me. Then I got the Monte Carlo, and all of a sudden she wants to ride. So then I picked her up one day when I was like 18. I picked her up. I took her way the fuck across town, about 10, 15 miles across town. I said, run in there and grab me a blunt wrap real quick. We'll smoke. So I give her the $1, and I took off while she was in the gas station. You had to walk like 20 miles home. It was a beautiful thing. Cocksucker.
You're crazy, man. Well, I think we knew it already.
Huh?
I think we already knew that you were crazy.
Well,
we'd rather have a crazy guy on our side than against us. So.
Well, no, I'm not that crazy. I'm just fucking Chuck from Anger. I'm Chuck from Anger Management, bro. You ever seen the movie Anger Management?
Which one was it, though? Who was
Chuck? Was the...
Let me check. Anger Management. It rings a bell, man. Well, what about it?
What about Chuck? Yeah, that's
the
me.
movie. Yeah,
that's me.
Oh yeah. Did I see this one? I don't remember. Fuck.
Yeah, that was a good one.
I don't lie. I don't know. Adam Sandler. I think he only made one good movie, which was Happy Gilmore.
That one and Happy Gilmore, and the other one was The Wedding Singer. Wasn't too bad either. That had a couple of.
I didn't see that one.
Yeah.
I can't stand that guy. I don't like his fucking face, man.
No, I'm not too crazy. I'm just a fucking. I don't know.
We got. Who's there? Recognize the real deal. Right. The fake deal. The cheap Puerto Rican knockoff. No.
I
think I pissed him off. He's gonna kill me.
Thunderdome was asking, can you send another invite to him?
Okay. I sent it on Discord, by the way. So there you go. Check your messages. Oh, it's I sent it with King Bucho though. The account of King Bucho.
Yeah, just click on Bucho's profile instead of looking just in the fucking chat. You know.
Oh yeah. Oh, there he is. What up? On the dome.
Hey, fucking hair is getting long there, brother.
Yeah, it is, huh?
With a long hair, fucking look.
Let's see this shit. Wait, where am I? Yeah, getting there, boy.
He's going full emo.
Yes, Anthony, I seen you were live a couple times this past week or so. I was trying.
Oh shit! I'm sorry. I gotta mute my YouTube. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but I seen you was live a couple times last week. I was trying to jump on, but I gotta work and shit.
Yeah. So I mean, yeah, it is what it is. I was like, I see you. I'll either listen if you're doing something, I'll jump on.
Yeah.
You were talking, dude. You were doing a video earlier. Like an hour before I did my stream, you were on StreamYard. You were like talking to a chat or something, but your chat was disabled.
What the fuck?
Who were you talking to?
I don't know.
It
Maybe
was the weirdest thing because you were like answering questions.
Damn it! I hate this StreamYard.
Yeah, you're there. Recognize.
Oh,
Sorry.
fuck, recognize. Yeah.
You always has issues with this shit.
Yeah, I got issues with StreamYard. It doesn't like me. StreamYard is anti-Puerto Ricans.
Yeah. Fucking.
Sorry to cut you off, Thunderdome.
What's that?
Sorry to cut you off.
Thunderdome.
Oh, no worries.
Yeah, no, maybe
It's your show.
maybe I just wrapped it up, Anthony, and it was like just cut off. Right at the
Maybe.
I don't know.
You didn't have a chat disabled?
No, fuck no. I haven't.
Oh. I mean, it straight up said the chat is disabled. I was like, why did he turn it off?
Oh yeah, fuck no. I wouldn't have done that.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. It was just something. It might have been just a YouTube fuck up.
Yeah. I don't know. Did you
By the way, Bob
Arums
Arums wrong. Wilder and Josh was gonna do 5 million buys.
Yo, what the fuck? That title for this video is nuts. He really said that shit?
700. Yeah, I'd say maybe 700 would be a good number. 700,000. I don't think it reaches a million.
And I told Bucho before everybody jumped on, I don't give a fuck about the heavyweights. I'll watch when they're fighting. I don't care what Tyson Fury had for breakfast or Wilder said on Instagram. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm looking forward to? Teofimo and Lomachenko and whoever the fuck Pacquiao's fighting. That's what the fuck I'm looking forward to.
I heard, my boy Chip told me to remember, my fucking glass piece broke. Look what I got to smoke out of. Fucking foil bowl. I'm out of papers. My bowl, I dropped my fucking bowl like 2 days ago. I haven't got a new one yet. That's miserable. Fucking miserable, man. But shit, what the fuck did you just ask me?
Oh no, I didn't ask you.
What did you say?
I was just saying, fucking, I don't give a flying fuck about what Fury had for breakfast. I'm looking forward to Teofimo, Lomachenko, and whoever Pacquiao is going to be fighting.
I know what I wanted to tell you.
Yeah.
My boy Chip told me Jesse Vargas and Mikey Garcia. That's happening.
Yeah, they had a face-off today.
Oh, did they? Okay, I heard it. Yeah. Okay.
What's the weight gonna be at? Like catch weight?
Let me look it up.
I don't know.
I'll check it out. That's a good question.
Yeah.
It's probably gonna be around 144.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Wait. Jesse Vargas going back down and not even to 140, 144. That's gonna affect him, man. Because if you look at his body, he's been putting on weight, and you can see the shoulders. There's muscle and everything. So it might be.
Yeah.
He's not trained.
Mikey Garcia don't want none of that 42-year-old Pacquiao, bruh. He fucking ran over to the zone to sign a one-fight deal to fight Jesse Vargas, who we haven't heard from since he fought Broner to a draw, bruh. Like, come on, man. Fucking. Come on, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not the greatest opponent for Mikey, but I mean, what's Mikey done at the higher weights?
Think about it this way. Think about it this way, Gonzalo. It's like at least he just basically got humiliated. let him get his confidence back. You know, I mean, I'm not a big fan of him, but I don't hate him either. He's a nice dude. He seems a cool dude. Let him get a bounce back fight. If he wants Jesse Vargas, go for it. I don't give a shit. It's not a fight I'm really interested in. Definitely watch it.
Think it's an easy fight for Mikey?
No, not really. I definitely think he'll win. But
Yeah.
no, I think it'll be, I think it should be actually tough, honestly.
Yeah. I think it'll be
Because Jesse's a fucking scrapper. He don't give anybody, easy fights,
Yeah.
He really don't.
It'll be a fucking Mikey will get the nod, but it'll be like an 8-4 kind of fight.
That's kind of what I'm thinking, yeah.
Yeah. That's my guesstimate anyway. But
I think he pulls that right hand that he pulled out against Timothy Bradley.
That's what I was thinking. He got underrated power.
He does. But I don't know. Mikey has pretty good defense, though.
Jesse Vargas, I think he looks better at the higher weights. If this is a catch weight, it benefits Mikey. But still, I mean, Vargas is longer. He's taller. I just keep thinking maybe based on the triangle theory, which doesn't exist, that how Jesse Vargas fought Broner, but then Pacquiao was able correct. Fuck, I just woke up. But Mikey was able to decisively beat Broner. What does that tell you? That Mikey should be able to beat up Jesse Vargas, right? But that's not necessarily how that works.
yeah.
Mikey has better timing, but I want to know what you guys think, because from just memory, obviously, I haven't seen either of them fight recently at all, or even footage. But I think Jesse's probably like faster, with his hands anyway. Faster hands. They're longer, but I still kind of think they move quicker. But Mikey got the timing for sure.
Yeah.
He might have the quicker hands. The only thing
I want to know what you guys think. If he doesn't,
he might have the quicker hands. The only thing that makes me question that shit is just because I haven't seen him fight in so long.
Yeah.
But, he did fight somebody, and I forgot to watch it like a year ago or 6 months ago. Who did he fight? Humberto Soto, I think, or somebody.
Yeah, Humberto Soto.
Yeah, and fucking, but it's. I mean, look, man. It's a decent fight. It's not really what I want to see. Yeah, I agree. Corruption. They shouldn't be fucking just throwing $6 million at him like that. They should have gave him about $6,000 for that fight.
But what's the deal? Is Mikey such an attraction?
No.
But how come he keeps getting all this like royalty treatment?
Because he's a crybaby.
No, I guess I think he's Mexican.
Because
yeah,
he kind of is like boxing royalty.
Yeah,
kind of is, honestly, because his family, they've been in this shit for generations.
It's like when you're involved in a pay-per-view, whether you win or lose.
I don't consider him royalty, but I'm just saying.
Yeah.
You could. Technically.
When you're involved in a pay-per-view, whether you win or lose, you continue being a person that makes good earnings. Whether it's I think he fought Wilder, he's gonna continue making big paydays. And I've noticed guys that fight on pay-per-views, whether they win or lose, they continue on making money.
And especially if you give a good performance, win or lose, just win fans on a pay-per-view. Because you have so many people viewing you then.
Yeah.
You can gain some casuals is what I'm saying, because people, fight parties and shit, gain new fans.
I would have. How about Kavaluskas fights the winner of that one and knocks him out?
I'm cool with that. I like that. Yeah.
I don't know. That's what I was trying to jump on with you, Ant, the other night. I was just getting home. I was fucking tired. I was like, oh, dude, I gotta ask fucking Anthony what he thought of the Crawford fight the other night.
Yeah.
You see, Mikey would have done better against Errol Spence, and I mean Vargas is tall, but the thing that what Mikey got bothered with was the power. So maybe Vargas don't got the same power as Errol Spence, obviously. So he might feel more comfortable in there trading and holding up that high guard and standing within Vargas's wheelhouse. Because I think that was the reason that he didn't want to let his hands go against Errol Spence.
I hope Jesse beats his ass. I can't stand Mikey, bro.
Well, I'm gonna go ghetto.
Yeah.
I'm emptying out a cigarette and packing it with weed.
Fucking yeah, dude. Chavez Jr. and Mikey are like the two fuckers I can't stand. So, and Amir Khan, those three, I can't stand the fucking three of them. But,
yeah, and it's so funny. I mean, a lot of people like TV shows and ring magazines. They had Mikey in their top 10 pound for pound list for a while. I was like, man, I don't know. It seems like all these pound for pound lists that are coming out are garbage, man. Like all of them. The one who posted something on Discord.
Yeah,
Wilder is making his way into the top 10 pound for pound list now.
But listen to this, Bucho. I remember I saw that earlier too. They have Wilder 9th, Pacquiao 10th.
Oh, jeez.
And also they have Spence, right? Listen to this. They have Spence ahead of Usyk, Estrada, and Pacquiao. All three of
fuck.
I think
the reason they're putting Wilder in the list because since he only weighs like around 216 pounds and he's fighting guys that are 50 pounds heavier than him.
Yeah, you could use that as a claim. You're right.
I'd rather fight a guy that's 50 pounds heavier than me than a guy that's fucking a foot taller than me, though.
That's a good point.
For sure.
Know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Derek Chisora says, "What's Phil Greco doing on the top left corner?" Me? Are you fucking insane? Oh wait, we were gonna get Phil Greco on the show, but I never.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I had his email and everything, and then I just forgot to send them a reply.
Yeah, you guys could get a ton of fighters on here. They all listen to this shit, just so you know.
I don't know. Well, you told me the story about...
Oh, they do. Trust me.
You told me the story about Johnny Boy. Johnny Boy, is that true that... who was it? Teofimo Lopez's father was on your show?
Yeah, man. Nah, he fucking came over.
I've had boxers jump into videos I made about them and cuss me out and shit.
Yeah, that's what Teofimo's dad did to me.
Yeah, Derek Edwards went fucking nuts on me. And I didn't even diss him. Think of that. I was actually like just broke a fucking fight down.
Well, that's
and I didn't pick him to win. That's what it was.
Teofimo's dad had jumped on one of my videos. I wasn't even talking shit about Teofimo. I was like, man, that kid. I was actually giving him some praise. I was like, dude, this kid's fucking gonna be a good fighter. This is when he was like 6-0 or 7-0. It was like a year and a half ago. And I was like, bro, this kid's fucking going to be good. He's going to get some praise. And I was like, I don't think he's ready for Lomachenko and all that shit yet. And his pops was like, man, bitch, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I'm like, fuck.
Yo, he must have been drunk or something.
Yeah, I was like, fuck you, bro. But nah, Teofimo's cool. I ain't got it, you know. But
yeah.
I was giving the kid praise, too. I was like, the fuck. And that's
but like everyone that I've talked to, like Tom Loeffler used to watch every one of my videos. Fucking Margaret Goodman would watch a lot of them. Anyone I ever talked to, they were always like, "Oh yeah, like this." They'd even hit me up and like in my Twitter and be like, "Yo, that last video you did was such and such."
Oh wow!
So I know they're watching your shit too. Clearly, you guys. This is like you got the show, you know.
Floyd and his fucking. Hang on 1 second, Gonzalo. I was just gonna say, yeah, fucking. Well, in that case, that means Floyd and every PBC fighter probably wants to beat the shit out of me.
And remember, Spence actually admitted it. Like, yeah, I watch every fucking video about me. You know, so they all do. Come on, you wouldn't?
Yeah, I heard Montero say something interesting on his podcast. that YouTube is gonna become like the Netflix, and now they're like the big corporations are backing like famous people that are coming out with their YouTube channels, like boxers.
Yep.
Or people in the industry, that they're gonna start like the common people, because this used to cater to like the everyday person.
Yeah, they used to cater to like us. Now they're trying to get rid of us and give this platform to the old school celebrities. Because we are blowing them out the fucking water. That's why. People want the truth for politics, for sports, for fucking weather. I mean, you want the truth about anything, you got to go get it. You ain't getting it from mainstream media, man.
Look at their pound for pound list. I mean, you got fucking Wilder in there. What does that tell you about?
Just listen to them commentate. Shit.
Really. The thing how they control that is something to do with the algorithms, right? Because that was interesting. One time you said that they were shadow blocking you.
Not me. But yeah.
But that's a phrase that could be coined to describe that. What something that how it might.
They shadow ban people, yeah. Someone was saying that I was shadow banned because they couldn't find me when they were searching for me. But I don't know. I never looked into it. People still subbed, so that's all that matters.
Yeah, I think when people get interested in
I have a ton of fucking fighters like cell phone numbers and shit. Like you can call and ask if they give you an interview.
Yeah, it's true. We really never tried that.
I noticed.
Gonzalo got Don. Remember, Gonzalo, you contacted Don Trella, remember?
Don Trella, yeah, he wanted to come on, but he wanted pre-written questions because he didn't want to get surprised with anything.
Yeah, but I guess
that's crazy. Oh, yeah.
Then, I contacted referee Joe Corona. He's been on a few cards lately. I think the last one he did was the Billy Joe Saunders. He's on every week.
Hey, that's actually smart thinking of you, going to interview like the officials, because no one ever does that.
No.
Yeah, that'd be interesting.
Then like Contrell, he wants to have questions in advance. Like, okay, well, I mean, it could be interesting just having him on, but it's not genuine. I don't know.
Yeah, that's the thing. If you're only going to answer questions I don't even care to hear you answer,
exactly. How did you start?
Then what's the point of the interview?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Then as soon as like I got those friends to like, based off like knowing a few fighters, then they're friends of friends, I started like
weed,
contacting
cigarette.
others.
Ghetto.
I know. I know, right?
I could get like Chris Burr to come on the show if you want, or Chop Corley, guys like those.
Chris Burr?
There's only one question that I need to ask, that I need to know from Michelle Joy Phillips, is how many times she spread eagle for Fury. That's all I want to know. That's the only thing.
Johnny Nelson.
Yeah.
Fucking Fury's lounged out on the bed. Come on, Michelle. You know me. You know me, Michelle. Fuck it.
You know me real well, right, Michelle?
Taking shots and put together. Come on.
Yeah.
What do you think? I was fucking born yesterday, bro? What the fuck?
She's fucking slimy. No, I'll never have respect for her after what I saw her like try to do with Tim Bradley, and like Tim has such a great wholesome family, and she tried to wreck it. Like
what?
right on
whoa.
Right on a YouTube video, like right out there.
What happened?
She was just doing an interview with him. Max actually sent it to me. He found it. Sent it to me. She was just doing an interview with him, but she was all over him. Like, to the point where if his wife even watched it, she would have been, if Tim's wife would have watched it, she would have been furious.
Holy shit.
It upset me, like, watching it. Like, oh, my God. And Tim did, props to Tim. He handled it like a fucking champ. Because he didn't buy into any of it. He just kept curbing that shit every single time. But she kept pushing.
Whore.
Yeah, whore. Exactly. Fuck that bitch. Home wrecker.
There's an interesting interview with Timothy Bradley in this show called Fair Game. It's on YouTube. This white girl interviews him, and he talks about.
I know that channel.
Yep, it's a good interview, right?
I know the channel. I haven't saw that interview though.
Yeah, you should go watch that because it's really like it talks about when he got all them death threats. He won that first fight against Pacquiao.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, you know what?
Fair game.
I did see it. I did. Yeah, I did.
Is it true that Bradley was going to commit suicide or thought about it?
Thought about it, contemplating, you know.
Yeah.
Depressed, basically.
Holy shit, man. I can't imagine all these Filipinos.
Well, he was getting, he had, like a fucking billion hate letters coming a day. We're going to kill you and your family.
Oh my fucking God.
Yeah, people went crazy over that shit.
Yeah, my brother met Timothy Bradley. He's a cool dude.
Yeah, I never met Tim. I would have liked to. He's one of my favorite fighters, especially of this generation. He's definitely one of mine.
He's really stepping into his shoes as far as like a announcer.
Dude, I know. He don't bite his tongue either.
Well, he
does obviously ride for top rank.
Yeah,
obviously.
Yeah,
you got to get past that. But outside of that, he speaks his mind.
Yeah, I don't get how they would call him a coon though. That makes no sense.
Yeah.
Oh, that's infuriating.
Did he really speak his mind at that moment, or was it something that ESPN told him to say? Doesn't even matter, actually.
It didn't have nothing to do with race, though.
So what? Being a polite, wholesome family man is that's a coon? That makes you a bad person?
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? That's
being
like
against.
And then black people wonder why their community's all fucked up. Their fucking morals, their shit's ass backwards.
Well, not all of them, but obviously.
Well, not all of them. I'm just saying that, the communities are all fucked up, though.
True. I mean, that's crazy, man. And then people should be like going after Spence for what he said. And I don't see a lot of people, some of them actually admire Spence for what he said, which is ridiculous, man.
Man, that dude's only come out like with 3 like official statements, and out of those 3, 2 have been like outrageous. The
and
first one said, "I'm a what did he say? I'm a beast or something."
Did he say? I don't remember.
Oh no! Oh, savage.
I'm a savage. Yeah. Now, I mean, Bob, the PBC's got to be thinking, man, shut your fucking ass up. You're ruining our marketability here.
Well, he's ruining his own. Yeah, he's ruining his own reputation, of course.
Yeah.
Kind of.
But
this time,
yeah.
Like we didn't know the side of Spence, but now we can understand a little bit about how his personality works, right? In the short while between the last time he fought and now, all the drunken that he's gone out drinking and the comments he's made. Man, this dude's not as cool as you would once thought.
True. Maybe there's something bothering him.
You would think the LDBC dudes, like the pro-black dudes and shit, would be like, that ain't fucking cool shitting on another black dude like that, man.
That's what yeah, exactly. I think it's the opposite reaction. They're like, yeah, clapping and cheering. And
tear down a brother. Whatever.
I mean, last time I checked, Crawford's black. I don't know.
Yeah. But
He's blacker than Spence.
He gets paid by a Jew, so they can't rob him.
Yeah, exactly. That's it.
I don't know who started this shit. It's crazy. Like, I want to watch good fights, whether you're on I'll watch PBC fights. Of course I would.
Come on, yeah. Spence Crawford. Spence Sean Porter. Of course, I watched that fight.
Yeah, I was say you would. You do. We all do watch PBC fights. All the damn time.
Michael Stott says, "Are they Hebrew Israelites?" Listen, I don't know. Like, what are you talking about? Bob Arum? I don't know.
No, he's not.
Like, I don't get into that Jewish thing, man. I don't.
No, he's thought those are those black Jews that stand on the street corners in Manhattan and scream racist shit at white people.
Those are the
Hebrew Israelites.
Oh, that's them.
Yeah.
Sometimes I wonder, like those LDBC channels, like if they really enjoy watching maybe like two black fighters fight, like Harrison and Charlo, because I mean I've watched out to see like what comments they make about that, and they'll basically keep it down to like where that's gonna be an interesting fight, but it doesn't give them that much subject matter to speak about because there's not one guy that they can really shit on.
Yeah. Good observation. You're right.
Blue Collar Sports.
Yo, you know a fucking. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna read a comment that I like Spence as a fighter, but he disappointed me in recent years. On the come up, he was humble and seemed like he was all about business.
Yeah.
Good point.
Good comment. Yeah, really.
You changed, man. You changed.
Money changed him.
Yeah, Spence looks better. He looks better when he's quiet. I was gonna say he sounds better, but when he speaks, he doesn't sound good. So that kind of had a lot of people fooled. But when he started getting a little tipsy and drinking, people started noticing with the whole other side of the street, again, this and that. Every time he speaks, he's a foolish person. Apparently, Jamel Herring, he's like a friend of his, and he's made a few comments saying that, he's in good spirits, that, that he's doing fine. It's going to come back soon, but we'll see. Yeah. And by the way, that Jamel Herring dude, that guy's big. He's like a welterweight. I don't know how he makes 130. That dude's a weight bully.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. He's dangerous just because he's so big. He's like 5'11", I think.
He's big. You could even see him when in that post fight with Terrence Crawford. He's the same size as Terrence Crawford, and compared to Carl Frampton, man, that guy's like a giant.
Wait, and what weight's he fight at?
135, I think. Super feather.
130.
130.
130. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
He's the next Corrales, Chico Corrales.
You guys, isn't that like Jeff Horn fight on or coming on tonight or something? Maybe it already happened.
Yeah, it already did yesterday.
Oh yeah, against I saw a picture.
What would have happened?
Michael
he won. Zarafa won.
Party decision.
To who?
To Michael Zarafa. He knocked him down in the 9th round, I believe, 9th or 10th round. And it was a rough and rugged fight to where,
as we expected,
landing the cleaner punches, and he was about to take him out, but then he got like a cut, sent him to a neutral corner, and after inspecting the cut, Jeff Horn was able to drop him twice, and I think that swung the bout in his favor. Well, actually, no, he was winning clearly, 90-98 on 2 scorecards.
And then Jeff Horn dropped them and tightened the cards up. Oh, shit.
Well, one card was actually like 94-94, and the other 2 were wide for Jeff Horn. So it wasn't necessarily the knockdowns, but yeah.
Are they going to do a trilogy then probably, huh?
I missed that one this morning. I didn't catch that shit.
Can't wait for that shit.
I bet on it, didn't even watch it.
Did you win anything?
It's in a parlay, so.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's why.
He was about to get stopped. He caught a lot of punches. Jeff Horn's going to get brain damage one day because he's taking a lot of damage from Pacquiao, from the 2 Zarafa fights, from Terrence Crawford.
Did you hear, though, he's said that he's probably going to retire. He was saying this before the fight even happened because I was going, watching all this shit to try and get info. Yeah, he was like, I don't need to be taking this kind of punishment. He was saying the Victor Ortiz shit. I don't need this anymore. Like, and this was before the fight. I thought he might quit in the fight if it got too hard, but apparently he definitely didn't do that.
So that means it's coming soon.
Yeah, absolutely. Maybe two at the most, I'd say, because he does want that Murata fight. That's a lot of money. The Zarafa wants that too, though.
So he's a school teacher, right? Imagine him giving classes to the kids and he can't put his sentences together. But he gets the math wrong.
Yeah, that'd be his career done. They'd have to make him the gym teacher.
Yeah. Be a fucking gym teacher like fucking Ken Powers over here.
Hell yeah.
He said, I heard you went to jail. Nah, kids, I was in rehab. I heard you got hurt. Yeah, I hurt my nose. Fuck.
So nobody's excited about the Chavez versus Jacobs fight?
No.
I got money on that too. I'm a little interested.
Me too.
All right. What are the odds?
Crazy.
13-1, I think. No.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Oh, maybe I'll put some money. I mean, you never know.
No, the Chavez is actually it's worth it to lay even a few dollars, dude. You lay like $3 and you get like 60.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
Now this fight's in Arizona.
Arizona.
Yeah. The reason is because of VADA testing or something, right? Or what is it?
I don't know. That I don't. I do know that he didn't take VADA. He refused it.
Yeah, it was supposed to originally be in Vegas, but then he didn't take the test because they can approve it in a different state while pending investigation on this state on Vegas. I went to court for it, and they allowed it. It was going to take place anyways, but what I'm trying to say, they told Bob Bennett to remove the temporary suspension from Vegas too, something like that.
Chavez is in shape.
He's in shape. He's hitting fairly hard. And he looks like he's practicing, just a couple of punches, mainly the overhand right. And then I would say his second main weapon is going to be that left hook. Looks like he's just trying to land one big one and knock his ass out, because he probably knows I can't outbox the guy.
He's going to try to pull off a P-Rog?
Exactly. Yep, exactly.
Hey, why not, man?
Yeah, I think that's what his game. If you watch the just type in Freddie Roach Chavez Jr., you'll see the clips. And that's what they're working on. It sure looks like they are trying to do a P-Rog. It's exactly what
he's back with Freddie?
He's working with Freddie, yeah.
Oh,
well,
I would say, I don't think he'd be able to trap him against the corner like Andy Lee because he moves a lot, he runs. And they're going to be like equal in size, about 190, 95 pounds, so there's not going to be like a big weight advantage to where Chavez is going to be able to bully him.
Yeah, that's true. If anything, Jacobs might actually be the bully, be able to.
Yeah.
The first fight at 168, no?
Jacob? Yeah, it is.
That should better his total stamina, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It should help him in every way. Take a punch better, just punishment better, stamina, power. Should help him everywhere. Even mentally, because he'll feel better.
So Chavez Jr. is a 9-1 underdog.
That's about right. Yeah.
That's not bad.
No, there's that. There's a dude right now on the betting line. He's a minus 52,446 favorite. That F.A. Ajagba, or whatever his name is. F.A. Ajagba?
Yeah.
Yeah, him over some actually the dude fought on PBC. I can't remember his name though.
Oh, I see it. He's a 33-1 favorite, and his opponent 14-1 underdog.
Yeah, there's a lot of if someone happens to land a good one, there's a lot of fights you could just lay $2 on this one, $4 on this one, and if something happens, get $100 or so.
I wonder what the odds is going to be on that Teofimo Lomachenko fight, because I might actually throw a little something on there. Because I think that's a little bit more.
Loma will be like a 2.5.
Yeah,
favorite.
that's what I was
Wow.
thinking. That's what I was thinking, Anthony. Fuck, I'll throw a fucking 40 on it. Something happens, I'll get 100.
You go for the knockout. though.
It'll probably open up at like 4-1,
Yeah.
and then tighten up somewhere around 2 to 2.5 to 3.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. Yeah.
But you would go for the knockout, obviously, right? A stoppage. Because
Yeah, or if it, I mean, would it just let me bet fucking head up?
Certain fights they make you pick how it's gonna end, and some it's just win or lose. And a draw is a push. They consider a draw a push.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, okay.
It's different. Like betonline.ag, they're real good. They're real good payouts and all that shit. Good lines. Odds Shark, that lets you see. It combines all the odds for all the sites. You can get a better line or something. But yeah, betonline.ag is a real good one to use.
I think somebody already checked the odds somewhere that they released Lomachenko against Lopez. Lomachenko is a 4-1 favorite.
What I said it would open at, didn't I? What did I say?
You said 2-1, man.
I said it would open at 4-1 and then tighten up.
Okay, I missed that part. All right.
I said that after the first part.
Okay.
I said he'd be but it would open at about 4-1 and then it would close and get to about a 2.5, 3-1.
That usually happens, yeah. So put your money now.
Yeah, no.
So how is 2020 looking so far, guys?
At 4-1, it might be worth it, but
Well, how's 2020 looking so far?
We don't know. I mean,
I don't even know of any fights after the Christmas.
Well, here's I can shed a little bit of light onto that, but well, you got. I mean, it's kind of it's not a big meaningful fight, but I do think it's a good fight. Is fucking Jesse Hart and Joe Smith Jr., bro. I think that's a little bit of that might be a little nice little light heavyweight scrap.
I forgot about that fight.
Yeah, that's I'll be just getting out of the can when that happens. I only got to go for a few days, like you said. But and then like I say, so it sounds like but for the most part, it sounds like the first couple months of the year are going to be slow, just like it was this year.
The January is always slow.
Yeah, and then it's going to start picking up in the springtime. Mm-hmm. Then you're going to get you're probably going to get Lomachenko, Teofimo, Pacquiao, and at the end of February, we hopefully
it takes a real disciplined fighter to fight in January. I think Triple G did it a couple years ago when he was fighting like 4 times a year, because you have to be in training camp over the holidays,
Right.
So that's the main reason why dudes don't do it.
Motherfucker.
There is a good fight in January. I can't recall right now, but I think there's a good fight in January.
There's Joe, and like I say, then February, hopefully we get the Fury Wilder rematch. Then April's rolling around, we get fucking Lomachenko and Pacquiao and Teofimo and all these guys.
Oh, by the time March and April comes around, there will be a bunch of good fights lined up. For March, we're gonna have fights lined up, in March. Good.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, January.
Pacquiao's supposed to be coming back in March.
No. Celtic 67. I'm not proud of going to the can. Nobody should be, you dumb fuck. I was just making the point that I should be out by the time that happens. Fucker. Yeah. Yeah, let me brag about it.
It certainly didn't sound like a brag to me.
Yeah, let me brag about them fucking taking my whole bank account for court costs and everything else, bro. Yeah, that's something to fucking relish in. Yeah, fucker. Sorry.
Is that why you're going? No, then you working off giving them some of the money, doing like the $70 a day thing or whatever.
No.
Or were you sentenced to? All right, never mind.
No, I was.
Yeah, don't worry. Don't say anything on here.
Yeah.
So who you guys think is gonna win the Fighter of the Year?
That's a great one, man. Oh, man, you know.
There's a couple of names.
Yeah. I really like Manny's definitely up there.
Manny's up there. I mean,
that fucking victory to me was like, it was so impressive because it wouldn't have been that like Thurman came in looking so much better than I thought he was going to. That's for sure. I think he looked a lot better than a lot of people expected, and he, like, my God, did he show he has a lion's heart?
Yeah, I think it could be fucking.
He helped make that fight or make Pacquiao's performance so spectacular. Obviously,
I think it could be him. Like I don't really want him to get it, but it could be Canelo. It could be fucking Inoue.
It's probably gonna be Canelo.
Yeah, it's probably gonna be Canelo. Yeah. Josh Taylor's a good shout, folks. Absolutely. That's a good shout as well. I couldn't agree more.
You think AJ would get it? I would say no because he got knocked the fuck out by a huge underdog, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Kind of disqualified you, I would think.
If he got like a rebound of the year, kind of.
Yeah, comeback or something. Yeah.
But
Josh Taylor just got accused of racial slurring. He went to jail.
No, God. Dude, the UK needs to lighten the fuck up. Putting motherfuckers in jail for words and shit. Dude, he probably called someone a packy. He probably said packy or some shit.
He verbally abused the bouncer because he got kicked out of the bar, and then he verbally abused the doorman.
Was the doorman Arab?
Verbally abused him.
I think he was Chinese.
Dude,
why? It said Asian, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, that just means Arab in the UK.
If I could have got arrested in my younger days for verbal abuse, I'd be doing like 45 life sentences back to back to back.
Dude, when we were like 15, this is like the 16 actually, we were driving. This was like the year after the hate crime shit was passed, or 2 years after, or whatever. It was right after. It was so fresh. We were in Kentucky Fried Chicken. There was a big giant black dude, like flamboyantly gay at the register. And we're teenagers, so I don't even know what was all said, but I wasn't there. So I don't even know why I said we were all teenagers, but they were all teenagers. They're my friends, but someone must have said something, but the gay dude was said to my buddy, I'll fuck your daddy in his A. I said that for it, but then I say A. Oh, okay. I'll F your daddy in his A. And he called the dude the F word. I don't want to say it on your stream. You know, the that word. And dude, the guy called the police. He went out to the lot and got his license plate number, called the police, gave it to him, told him what he said. They went right to his house to arrest him, like straight up. His father, luckily, had connections. He was a super rich kid and got him straight out of it. Like, but that was just words, and the cops went to his house.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I don't know what the black guy might have said. It was more than that too, though. I don't know. He might have, bolstered his story.
The guy tried to grab my cock, but
It was a Shanghai nightclub, and he called him a gay slur, allegedly, says SSB 28. Oh, okay. Well, either way, you shouldn't do any time for such a thing. You shouldn't even get fined. You should just be like, hey, you shouldn't say that to that guy. It's mean.
Exactly.
Like, what the hell? Hey, chill out, man. It's mean.
Yeah, that's not cool, bro. Yeah.
He's probably a little toasted and that he just said that, pissed off.
Yeah, of course.
Boys being boys,
Yep, exactly.
Yeah, I remember.
No, you basically can't, Travis. You can't even, dude, if you even type something on Facebook that they consider hate speech, they will come to your house and arrest your ass.
Yeah, that's why I get rid of mine, because I get drunk and start talking shit to everybody.
Oh, you're one of them motherfuckers, huh?
Yeah. like, bitch, don't call my fucking phone again, you goofy fuck. They're fucking
Everyone got your number blocked.
yeah. Fucking just talking shit. I'm like, dude, I used to go on rampages on Facebook. I'd see some dumb shit. I'd be like, bitch, well, you know, you wouldn't somebody be crying about their baby daddy not paying up. And I'd be like, well, bitch, if you weren't fucking, didn't you have your ankles behind your head since you were fucking 16? Maybe you wouldn't.
Oh, okay. So he got a 350-pound fine, no time. He got fined. That's ridiculous. It's just a scam for the government to fucking steal your money. Celtic said, I have a sock account called Skank Hunt 42 where I can vent all of my frustrations. That's funny.
That is funny as fuck.
I'd do it right under Thunderdome. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Michael Stotzi and some shit on other different channels and shit. Like political. I'd rather be Taylor with 350 than Broner with 800,000.
Good point. Good point. Yeah, he just got greased for another 800 grand.
Yeah, the UK is such a joke right now. It's making UK men look really pussy. And like, no disrespect to any UK dudes. I'm just saying, like, you gotta understand what, like, how your nation looks from the outside, right? Like, there'll be 60,000 soccer hooligans ready to rumble. But when their country's getting stolen right out from under them, they just sit on the couch.
Yeah, that's fucked up. UK.
How's it getting stolen right under them? I heard a little bit about it on the internet. Immigrants?
No, the people who are stealing it out from under them are using immigrants, but they're not actually the ones that are gonna have anything. The immigrants will be dirt poor, living in projects and shit.
Yeah,
for real. They set them up in slums. It's fucked up.
Yeah, Del boy, you need to cleanse the country. I agree. Get to work. Get to work, Del. Start cleaning the country out.
Did someone say that?
No.
Oh.
He said,
Yeah. Does Fury live in the United States or in the UK?
I think he's living in Cali or the fucking West Coast or something now, isn't he?
I have.
What? He's gonna start training with Emmanuel Stewart's nephew, right? Sugar Stewart or whatever his name.
Well, I know that's not in fucking Detroit. Fury did not move to Detroit. I think he's living somewhere on the West, bro. I don't know. Don't quote me on that, but I think he's living in fucking Nevada or somewhere, or fucking Cali or Arizona or some shit like that. Somewhere on the West. I'm sure he goes back and forth and shit, but you know.
He's got a lot of money, huh?
Well, Fury, I'm sure he's got a good chunk of change. You probably got a pretty good chunk of change. I mean, shit, he's been on pay-per-view a couple of times. Klitschko and fucking Wilder.
The whole WWE thing. He got like a lot of million, like 12 million, I believe.
Yeah, that whole sucker shit, man. Bro, that's the thing, dude. If his head's not where it's supposed to be at, man, Wilder's gonna clip him with something. I hope that's not the case, but he needs to be mentally 100%. Like, he could have fucking Ray Arcel training him. It doesn't matter if his fucking head's not in the right spot. You know what I mean? Like,
he's got to keep that jab pumping out all night.
Yeah.
Sticking them, keeping Wilder, like, from stopping him from allowing to set up that right hand.
His head movement's got to be on point. The feet. You know what I'm saying? Like,
then Wilder can't go in there. He can't go in there just losing rounds on purpose, thinking he's just gonna look for that one perfect right hand. He's gotta throw right hands from the beginning. Just throw them, and just think that one's gonna land eventually. That's just how he should fight.
Yeah. Where the fuck is everybody? Bucho's on mute.
I was waiting for Stu because he was gonna host the thing, but he said something came up, and I don't know. Now he's not answering, so maybe we should end the show. I don't know, Johnny Boy. You want to do a stream or something, or gives the people something to watch?
No, I already did one earlier. Hang on, let me before you end it, but just keep it going for a few more minutes.
Oh, okay, I can leave it running, but I don't know if you guys want to stay though.
No, I mean, just here. How about this, Bucho? How about we let it go till what do we got?
6:30 over here. So you're at 5:30, yeah.
Stu's getting late. Yeah, I guess we could fucking wrap it up. I already did.
I still think he was gonna, but I don't know, man. He's not answering now, so.
Recognize hopped in for a second, then fell back.
Yeah, Recognize has issues with his StreamYard, so I told him to use different browsers. I don't know if he gave up. I tried to contact him.
They're prejudiced against his Boricua blood.
Yeah. Well, I can leave it running for like what, more 30 minutes and see what happens. See if Stu jumps in.
Fuck it.
Okay, man. So I'm gonna end it then.
All right, buddy.
All right, guys. Take care, man.
Peace, bro.
Everybody in the chat. Take care. See ya.
I got my bullet running. Make some green juice.